What up, Brother Jones here? We actually got some news today. Now, gameplay in the back is irrelevant. Y'all can go ahead and watch it. We're going to talk about some stuff. Mike Wang has come back from the dead. Yes, he's come back from the dead and he's dropping all kind of leaks, news, etc. So we're going to cover it all. And he especially dropped stuff related to builds. So make sure you hit that like button, sub if you're new, and let's get to it. Now, Mike Wang had a little talk on 2K TV talking about what's going to be overpowered. He addressed the Power 4 demigod scenario, and he also gave a little insight on what he feels the next best builds are going to be in next game. And I ain't gonna lie, that sounds very toxic what might be occurring. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what he said, and then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna talk more about it.
And it seemed like it was the power forward. So Mike, what do you think the dominant archetype will be for NBA 2K22?
That's a good question, because that's something that we're always trying to balance and tune, because we don't really want there to be one dominant archetype, right? So the power forward thing is fixed, and it's much more spread out in terms of the badges you get per position and heights and archetypes. But one thing we've really focused on was trying to make all the different heights and positions have unique strengths and abilities. So one thing that I think might actually be interesting is we might have a lot of smaller players this year. If you are 6 foot or under, you get a massive speed boost. You have access to higher ball handling ratings as well as like 3-point ratings. So a lot of people might gravitate toward that direction this year. Having said that, in our online test here internally, we've got a guy who plays as like a 7-foot center every single time, and he is so dominant in our games. So, I think it's a good mix, because I think you're gonna have people who want to be kind of that in the middle road, small forward, power forward, and still kind of do it all. But you might see some players gravitate toward like point guards, small point guards even, and then like big centers, and hopefully we have the whole gambit covered and it's a much more balanced experience overall.
So as you hear, Mike Wang out of his mouth said, we fixed the power forwards, we fixed the demigods, alright? So don't expect in next gen, I'm pretty sure he's talking about next gen. He didn't specify which one, but I know he's talking about next gen. He's not talking about current. So next gen, you can expect no demigods. You can expect it to be more balanced out. And he also said you can expect baby play sharps to be dominant, which is toxic. They're going to have the highest speed and highest 3-ball, so he expects people who like to play like that to make very tiny guards. So expect very tiny guard. He also said very big centers. So we're going to be seeing giant centers again, was what he hinted. He hinted at 7-foot centers returning, and he also hinted at baby play shards being the meta. So we're gonna get giant centers, PGs, power forward got nerfed completely, and that's probably he giving us an insight of what the new meta is probably gonna be. Now, Mike Wang was also asked a question about low 3-ball shooting. Someone asked, will you need a high 3-point shot because it was hard to shoot with an 83-pointer? Mike Wang says you don't have to be as high as last year to be a perimeter shooting threat, if you have good timing at least. What does this mean in Brother Jones' terms? This means we are going to be able to shoot with 73 balls at a high frequency. They gave us back. We're going back to 2K20. All right, it's looking like we're going back to 2K20 where we have build diversity, where you can have alternative builds shooting. Every build can kind of shoot long as you got your shot right. You don't have to have a 93 ball to shoot consistently in this game, like last gen. Like current, like 21. 21, you have to have a good 3-ball to really have a chance. In 22, you can shoot with a lower 3-ball. You don't have to have as high. So if he's saying 80, that's already 80 gonna be plenty. So it's looking like 70 is gonna be the sweet spot again. So a 73 ball and lower, which also means the shooting lockdowns will dominate. The pure lockdowns was good. We gonna dominate again. You know what I'm saying? We gonna accept this time. It's gonna be easy. So all y'all see my shooting lockdown video yesterday. If you haven't, go check it out. But the shooting lockdowns on with the 53 balls are going to go even more insane and probably be able to do it more consistently than they used to. And a lot of y'all salty. I don't give a damn. Check this out though. Now, a lot of y'all want to know, is current and PS5 gameplay is going to be different? A lot of y'all don't care about current. Some of y'all only care about, PS5. So here's Mike Wang addressing that.
What are the gameplay differences between Gen 4 and Gen 5?
That's an interesting question because we wanted to do our best to try to keep parity between Gen 5 and Gen 4 as much as possible. So all the stuff that I mentioned before, like the dribble moves and combos, all that's going for both gens. But Gen 5 has some great features that are exclusive to that generation because all the stuff we did with foot planting, a lot of tech with movement, that's all going to be exclusive to Gen 5. And we also have some pretty interesting features which we're going to probably go into in a little bit later with alley-oops and with dunks that provides a bit of a skill mechanic to those specific moves. So stay tuned for more on that, but they're a lot of fun to use, and yeah, I think our gamers are gonna love just trying out these new features that are specific to Gen 5.
Well, thank you so much for giving us.
AKA, they're going to try to keep the dribbling and the overall basis gameplay the same on both gens. So if you know how to dribble on current, you're going to know how to dribble on next. Next is going to have a few more things to offer than current, as far as like a little bit more features on PS5, but what I'm getting that is going to be a lot of the same. It's going to be a lot of the same stuff. So that's something that people should care about. Now, here's something new. You won't lose 99 this year, and he clarified, you won't lose on next gen, as we have a different system in place there. Overalls can still fluctuate in current gen, so your builds will still be 99s, 98s, 97s, 95s in current. However, in next, it's a different system. What do I feel? I feel like either next gen has a road to 99 cheese going on, or you just hit it, or it's like my career where you just get 99 and it's just 99 and it's completely separate from part. Like, you know, like how it used to be. You grind my career to 99, you're a 99 forever. You don't go down. Current, however, this is gonna have the same system. This is given, like I told y'all before, current gen will be the exact same game. I believe it, and it's sad that most of us creators are gonna have to give y'all that gameplay because we know a lot of y'all don't have PS5. If you have a PS5 or Xbox Series X, put it in the comments right now, I have one, or tell me if you don't have one. Because other than that, we gonna be on current. Most likely, all creators are gonna go back to current because it looks like a majority of y'all don't even have next gen. They should have made both games the same or very, very close so one person doesn't feel out. I feel like the build system is not going to be the same on both. He mentioned nothing about the build system. He just mentioned the build, like he just mentioned next gen. Some additional info. Will there be locking existing animations behind this season concept? He says some content are from previous 2Ks like the Curry slide, but most will be new. Then Twitch Cam said current slide is seasonal content, LMAO. The whole community guard will be in shambles. And he said maybe I shouldn't release it at all. Now let me know what you feel about this. Should he drop the Curry slide or should he keep it out the game? What y'all think he should do? You know what I'm saying? Basically the seasons is gonna include what it sounds like. The seasons are gonna include jump shot animations, dribble animations, dunk animations, dunk packages that you only can get in certain seasons. Clothes probably. That's what seems like where the direction that they're going, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people probably will vibe with that. They're gonna like the fact that they can get, you know what I'm saying, a certain animation in a certain season. Like they basically just taking away base stuff and putting it in the season and make you earn it this time instead of just us having it all off the rip. Which it'll give content throughout the year, possibly. New dribble in tier 5 is unstoppable. I don't, you know what I'm saying, that type of vibe. We gonna have to see, man. We gonna have to see what they talking about. Mike also said the vibration shot is gone. There's no more shot aim. And the dribbling will be similar to 20, as in you can't just hold down a button to shoot like how you can hold down the button to Curry slide. You're gonna have to work more to Curry slide. You're gonna have to actually do the combo to Curry slide, which will make it a lot harder for people, casual people, to spam Curry slides left and right because it's gonna require more buttons and more time into it. So that may also help with the skill gap too. You ain't got every dunce Curry sliding, you know what I'm saying? Because that was way too overpowered in my opinion. Curry slide, it's cool, you can guard it, but the fact that the defense is so bad, it's unguardable. Now if they buff the defense to where the Curry slide doesn't matter, then no one cares if it's in the game. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, man. Leave a like, sub if you new. Till next video, I see y'all there, man. Peace.